Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video is a tutorial on how to blend colored pencils. I've got a few colored pencils here. I got Holbeins, Polychromos, and some Prismas. So first, I was going to show you how to do the Holbeins. I'll do a few with the Holbeins because I have more Holbein pencils out than I do all the other ones. So first I'll do purple. There are a few ways to blend colored pencils. I'm just going to show you a few how I do it. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay. The first colors I'm going to use are from my Holbein set. And it is Pansy 440, Iris 443, and Lilac 422. So, first I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go dark to light. With the softer pencils, I usually start off with dark and I go light. With the harder core ones, like the polys and luminance, I think are a little bit harder too. I can't remember. But like, I start with light and then go to dark. But let me show you this with the Holbeins. I'm going to start off with Pansy because it's my darkest. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay. So I just, you know, I'm really light-handed, so I'll start off light-handed most of the time. Unless I'm using Prismas, then I kind of, because I'm more comfortable with Prismas. I've been using Prismas a lot longer than I've been using any of the other pencils. My polys are the second longest. I've had those longer than... I got my Prismas first, and then my polys, and then the Holbeins. But anyways, I just keep adding layers, you know, and you can go a little bit darker, like medium pressure. Go lighter as you go out, like that. Just like that. And that was Holbein Pansy 440. Next, I'm going to do Iris 443. And you're gonna want to start in like this area here. So here we go. Let me see. And medium to light pressure. I'm doing medium pressure right now. And then you just lighten it up as you go out. Medium pressure. Not yet. Wait till I'm done with my video and I'll get it for you. So, medium to light pressure. Lighten it up as you go out. Just like that. Okay, next I'm going to use Lilac from Holbein. All three of these pencils are from Holbein, so excuse me. Start about this area right here, medium to light pressure, and then lighten up as you go out. Same thing. Just like that. And there's that. Now you could add more colors, like, I don't know, maybe we can try to add this. It's Holbein. It's Azalea 448, that is. Let's see how this looks with it. I don't know how it'll look, but I'm going to start about right here. I don't know how good this is going to look. Usually, if you want to like do this, I usually put it with like the darker colored purples. Maybe I should just cover the lilac up. Like if you use a color you don't want to use, you can just cover it up, I guess. But anyway, this blends together really good. And then lighten it up also as you go out. Now, if it doesn't, like, if you're not happy with how it looks, you can just keep adding. Like, go back over. Sorry, I keep moving my camera. Pansy. We're going to start off with Pansy again. Let's start over here. Darken it up. Light as you come out. And then next is Iris. Iris, 443. So right there. Medium. I'm using medium pressure at the moment, then light up as I go out. And then instead of using the lilac, I'll use that azalea to show you guys. Okay. Azalea, 448. I'm going to start over here this time. Here, and just darken it a little. Sometimes I do go clear back here to make it look better. You don't have to, but I do. And then lighten it up as you come out this way. And then there you go. Blends together really good. And then sometimes, another way to blend, you can, I see people use Prisma White a lot to blend colored pencils. And I'm going to use the 938 to show you. Like, you can do that to blend or to, like, add highlights to areas that you want to keep whiter than, you know, the rest of the area. So, with a white Prisma, I'm just going to kind of blend it. It does leave a milky, like, hold on, I'm trying to move my camera. It leaves a milky film over it. I'm trying to focus this here. I don't want it to go blurry when my hand goes in front of it. Okay, I guess that's good enough. But yeah, sometimes it'll leave a milky, like, finish. And some people like the look. I actually use the white Prisma a lot, but I'm just going back like here. And I'm pressing hard, like, not real hard to where it burnishes it all the way. You can still color over it. But there's that. See, I like some of my pictures, I do like that look. And then, like, I left it to where I could go back over it again if I wanted to. So, start from over here with Pansy, and you can just go over it again. If you want to, like, darken it up or something. But yeah, anyway, that's one way, or a couple anyways. And those are Holbeins. Hold on one second. I said I would get you the cookies when I'm done recording my video, okay? Go in there and I'll get them for you in a minute. Go. Okay. And these, I said those were Holbeins, right? So my handwriting is horrible, so excuse me. Oop, and this pen doesn't want to work. Holbein. Yeah, see how horrible my handwriting is. Okay. Next, I was going to do the Polychromos. Okay. So we're going to blend together these. In that one, I just used, I used 4 colors, but I kind of went over the lilac with the azalea. But this time, I'm going to try to do 5 colors. So we need this here. This one here. Okay, so Faber-Castell. Maybe I can get better off with this pen here. Oh. Okay. Polly's handwriting's horrible. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the Polychromos Prussian Blue. That is number 246. I'm going to start off with dark. I'm going dark to light again. Well, yeah, let's do dark to light, and then I'll show you the light to dark. So, go like this, medium pressure here, and then lighten it up as you go out. Just kind of blend it in like that right there. So there's that. That's Prussian Blue. This one is bluish turquoise, 149. Start right in this area again. This one I'm doing a little bit lighter pressure because I don't want it to like be darker than my other color. And then, okay, and then we're going to use Cobalt Green 156. Okay. Light pressure. And then lighten it up a lot when you go out this way, because you want the other color to blend into this, and you want it to go in evenly with each color. So you don't want it to like, you don't want to see where one color starts and one begins, I guess. So, in that out. Okay, and then, excuse me, next is Light Cobalt Turquoise 154. Okay, so I'm going to start right here. And lighten it up out here. Ooh, that one kind of got a little... You got to be careful with the harder core ones because they tend to be a little scratchy sometimes. But lighten it up. All right, and then next I'm going to do Light Phthalo Green. So believe it or not, I know a lot of you, greens and blues actually go together really well. So I start light here. Well, I light-handed. I wanted to make it a little bit darker here and then lighten it up as I go out. But I am using light pressure because I don't want to get too much pigment on the paper and have to mess it up or something, you know. And then sometimes I do go back like a little bit with it just to get it blended in a bit better. You see? And like you can go over it again if you want to add more layers, that's fine. Or like go over it with a white Prisma, you know, it depends on what you like to do. So I'm going to start with the light to dark. But I don't know if I want to use the green in there. Maybe I will. I'll just try it and see what it looks like. So I'm going to do light to dark this time. So I'm going to color the whole thing with green, with the phthalo green. Okay, just I'm light pressure though, light. I'm not darkening it at all because I'll go back over it. All right, and light out here. If you're not happy with how light it is, you can always go over it again, but use light pressure. You don't want to get too much pigment at first. So there's that. Okay. And then I'm going to use Light Cobalt Turquoise. And what I normally do is I start from all the way over here and I'll go all the way out here. I'll leave some green out here. But here, just watch. Light Cobalt Turquoise. Very light-handed though. I'm not pressing hard at all. This sometimes might take a bit longer because sometimes I'll add more layers. You know what I mean? Excuse me. But okay. And then... All right. Now, next is Cobalt Green 156. Now I'm going to start from here and I'm just going to go like to here. Leave a little of that light blue there. So very lightly. I'm always light-handed when I do it this way. Turn my pencil a bit. Because you can always add more layers. It's harder to take layers off. Okay, next is Bluish Turquoise. And I'm going to start here and go halfway again. I should have went out a little more, but I didn't. Very light-handed with your darker color. Light here. When I do it this way, I normally do it like to add depth. I'll use the darker colors for like depth. So like, yeah. Okay, this would be my depth color. Okay, so I'm not going to go that far out. I'm just going to go right here, you know. And then there's that. I know it doesn't look real good, just like a long piece like that, but on pictures it really looks good. So then I'm going to go back over it again with this one. Sometimes I bring it out further on the second layer, you know. It just depends on how it looks and what I'm happy with. Okay, and then next is cobalt green. Starting right here, kind of going like this. This does take a bit longer, but it also looks pretty too. And then light cobalt turquoise. Let's start about right here. Go out, lighten it up as you go out. But it does change the color a bit too, like, because you're blending, or you're mixing all the colors together, because I layered them on top of each other. So, you know, that does change the colors a bit. And then the light phthalo green, I'm going to start about right here. Very light-handed, not pressing hard at all. And then just like that. And on this one, you can put more layers. Sometimes I am heavy-handed with it, but if you don't want to, like, if you mess up, it's easier to take lighter colors away. You know, lighter. You don't want to get too much pigment. It's hard to get it off. So I do light hand and then... Okay, so next I'm going to show you the Prismas. And we're going to use, they're kind of the same colors as the other ones, but I like turquoise and blue and green and stuff. So I'm going to use PC 920, which is light green, PC 905, which is aquamarine, and PC 105, which is cobalt turquoise. So with Prismas, I usually do dark to light. So we're going to try that. Oh, it's all blurry. I'm sorry. It is blurry. How's that? Is that better? Okay, we're going to do Prisma. Okay. Alrighty, we're going to start off with the cobalt turquoise. Okay, because I think that's the darkest color. So, with Prismas, I'm a lot comfortable with, but I am doing it light-handed for this video. Just keep going over it a bit. Lighten it up as you go out this way. Just like that. And then I'm going to do the aquamarine next. And start off right in this area. Very light-handed. Go lighter as you come out this way. And then next is the light green. Hope you guys can see that really good. Start over here. I am going to go back over it again. Because you can see the transition there. And if you can see it, you can just easy fix. Okay, so there's that. We're going to go back over it again with the darkest color, which is cobalt turquoise. You can go over as many as, oh God, our words are hard. You can go over it as many times as the tooth of the paper will let you. So if you press too hard at first, you're going to get a lot more. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I had a phone call. So it cut me off. If you press too hard, a lot of the tooth of the paper is going to be gone and you're not going to be able to layer anymore. So that's another reason why you want to be light-handed at first. Trying to get it to where it's not that blurry in your guys' vision here. So do that. There's that. Now I'm doing aquamarine right here. Light-handed. I'm kind of medium to light is what I'm doing. And then lighter as I go out. I don't want these two colors here to blend in real good. And if you don't like the way they blend, okay, light green, you can always go over it with a white Prisma. See, that's what I'm going to have to do here because, like, I did it wrong. It's not coming out the way I wanted it to come out. You know what I mean? Sometimes they don't. So, there's that. Let's try the white Prisma here. Yeah, just kind of like I did up at the top there with the other color. Some of these are a little bit colors. I like these colors together though. Ooh, look, it's bringing it that way. Do I like that? I don't think I do. It might be this paper. See? I guess it looks okay. It does. It looks fine. I like, I'm just so used to Johanna Basford's coloring books. I'm like, they go on smooth on Johanna's coloring books. But anyways, I also got the blending pencil here. I was going to show you that earlier. Let's do it right here because I don't think I did anything right here. So that, if you don't like the way that it blended, you can use the blending pencil. And I think you got to go from light to dark. You don't want to get all this dark pigment out here like I did over here with that white pencil. So yeah, when you do the white pencil, you usually want to go from dark to light so you don't bring all that pigment out unless that's what your purpose is and you want all that pigment out there. So I'm going to go from light to dark here. Just kind of press a little harder. And what this does, it doesn't mark anything. See the pencil, I mean, it's got that green on it from my, but it doesn't write or anything. So it's just moving the pigment around, blending it in, putting it in the empty tooth of the paper, you know, and then just back. And that blends it in just like that. See? It blended it a little bit better. Sometimes it does take the shine away, depending on, you know. But anyways, that is a few ways to blend pencils, Holbein's, Polly's, Prismas, and that will be the end of my video. My children are hungry, so I must go feed them. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you watched the whole video, there are more videos to come. So subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Thank you for watching. See y'all later. Bye.